What's up, you guys? Welcome to Aftershock. Today, we're going to be doing the WWE SmackDown branded Backlash 2017 pay-per-view results and my review. So, it's going to be pretty long, so we better get right on into it. We'll start off with the kickoff. James Ellsworth joins the panel of Renee Young, Booker T, and Pete Rosenberg. He says Carmella needs a SmackDown Women's title shot. He said he needs to be compared to Bill Belichick because they're the greatest. And he is asked about him and Carmella's relationship, and he, shrugs it off real shady like, the works. Eric Rowan mysteriously walks over in the clown sheep mask. Booker said he liked it. Rowan just walks away. Dolph Ziggler backstage says he's going to put a clinic on Nakamura and beat the hell out of him. Sami Zayn in the social media lounge. The kickoff match was Aiden English versus Ty Dillinger. Aiden sung his promo on the way to the ring. It was pretty interesting. He's going back to his old gimmick, kind of. Ty interrupted him and entered. Aiden used heel tactics. Ty Dillinger hit the 10-10 punches in the corner. Ty missed the big splash off the top. Aiden hit the full Nelson flip over facebuster for a near fall. Aiden missed the swanton. Ty Dillinger wins via the new version of the tiebreaker on the knee. It was pretty much a typical kickoff match. It wasn't horrible at all, but it was what it was. But I give it a 5.5 out of 10. On to the main card. First match was Dolph Ziggler versus Shinsuke Nakamura. It was Nakamura's debut first SmackDown match on TV. It was slow starting in the first until Dolph hit a big super kick, and then Nakamura hit some big kicks of his own. Nakamura hit the corner draped running kick early, or the running knee, not kick. Nakamura reversed a roll-up with the triangle hold. Dolph got to the ropes. Dolph reversed a suplex into the big satellite DDT. Dolph hit the Famouser for a near fall. Dolph reversed a counter. Dolph reversed a reversal of his super kick into the zigzag for a near fall. Dolph reversed another reverse exploder into a super kick to the back of Shinsuke's head, seemingly knocked him out. Nakamura did the grounded knees and elbows, and he did the bottom rope hung apron knee. Nakamura missed the super Kinshasa, but got the reverse exploder. In the end, Shinsuke Nakamura wins his debut match via the Kinshasa. Match wasn't bad at all. It was as expected. Maybe overhyped a tad, but it wasn't a bad match. I give it a 6.5 of 10. Next, we have Breezango versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Tyler Breeze comes out in the janitor costume, mopping the stage all the way down. Breeze mops the apron in the beginning. Tyler Breeze gets tagged in and trips Jey Uso with the mop, then rubs it in his face. He ends up getting clotheslined, and Jey breaks the mop over his knee. Jey goes for the splash multiple times, but Breeze keeps rolling away. It was a spot where Jey kept going to the opposite corner, and Breeze kept rolling around. It was kind of funny, actually. Breeze then goes back, gets an old lady costume. The fans chant, "Let's go, Grandma." Jimmy rips the dress off, inadvertently throws it, and hits JBL. JBL said, "Last time that happened, I paid for it." Usos hit the backbreaker diving rope chop combo. Breeze hit the top rope head trap super kick. Breeze didn't hit it, but I think it was Jey hit Jimmy with it. He dropped down and trapped his head between his legs on the top rope. Moved, and Jey super kicked him. Then Tyler Breeze hit the Unprettier for a near fall. Fandango dove over the top rope. The Usos end up retaining via super kick and a seated Fandango on the top rope. As expected, the match wasn't bad. I gave it a 7 of 10 just for the comedy aspect and the athleticism aspect, because it wasn't a bad match at all. Next, we had Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin. Sami tried to dive early on, but Corbin moved, and Sami did a rope backflip taunt. Sami hit a moonsault off the barricade outside. Sami's back looked to be hurt pretty early on in the match. Corbin hit a big spine buster. The crowd sang "Ole, ole, ole, ole," trying to get Sami up and going again. Sami hit the crossbody off the top rope. Corbin does his corner baseball slide lariat spot where he slides out and then slides back in. I actually like that spot. I've actually grown to like Baron Corbin a lot too. Corbin hit the choke slam backbreaker for a near fall. Sami hit a sunset flip powerbomb off the top. Sami reversed the end of days into a crucifix, but Corbin hit the deep six for a near fall. Sami Zayn ends up winning via the haluva kick. I give the match, what did I give it, a 6, I believe, of 10. It was one of the better matches of the night. It wasn't horrible. 6.5 of 10. Next, we had a segment backstage. The Bolly Boys rolled out a rug for Jinder Mahal arriving in a limo. He says he will turn our hate, meaning all the fans and stuff, seemingly, we hate him, and he will turn that hate into positivity. The fans chanted CM Punk at what? I think they got about three CM Punks out before they edited it out. Next, we had Carmella, Tamina, and Natalya, the Welcoming Committee, versus Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Naomi, the SmackDown Women's Champion. James Ellsworth in the beginning announces Carmella's entrance. Naomi hit the springboard crossbody as soon as she gets tagged in. The Welcoming Committee used a lot of heel tactics in this match. Carmella hit the Bronco Buster for a near fall. Carmella missed the second Bronco Buster. Carmella pulled Becky Lynch off the apron just before she was about to get the hot tag. Tamina hit the Samoan drop for a near fall. Becky Lynch finally gets a hot tag, then hits a Bexploder at the end of the sequence. Becky Lynch reversed the sharpshooter into the disarmer, but Tamina comes in, breaks it up, hits a super kick, and cleans house. In the end, the Welcoming Committee end up winning via Natalya's sharpshooter on Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch actually taps out to it. But I guess she kind of has to if they win here, because you can't have the SmackDown Women's Champion do it, and you certainly cannot have Queen Charlotte Flair to do it. 5.5 of 10. It wasn't a bad match. The ladies did what they could, I guess. Wasn't bad at all for what it was supposed to be. Next, we have AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the United States title. I actually looked forward to this one a lot. The crowd chanted "stupid idiot" at KO early on. Styles hit the leapfrog drop kick combo. Duel AJ Styles and Kevin Owens chants a lot of ground technical wrestling in the beginning of the match. Owens hit a DDT for a near fall and then a trio of back sentons for another near fall. Styles reversed a lariat into the backdrop facebuster for a near fall. Styles hit the Ushigoroshi on the knee. Owens reversed the springboard moonsault reverse DDT with a super kick. Then the fisherman's neck breaker on the knee for a near fall. Owens avoided 2 Styles clashes and then another one on the apron. Then Owens threw Styles into the steps, seemingly hurting his knee, or his leg, I guess. Owens hit a cannonball, then hooked Styles' leg around the rope, and then cannonballed his leg while it was hooked around the rope. Owens turned a Boston Crab into an ankle lock. AJ Styles reversed a super fireman's carry into a sunset flip powerbomb from the top. AJ Styles sold his knee really good, and he even sold it buckling from a springboard on the ropes. Owens hit a double underhook DDT, which was actually something new out of him, and it was actually a little bit different version of the Dirty Deeds. It was similar to Mick Foley's version. Pretty cool, something new we haven't seen in WWE from Kevin Owens, I don't think, yet. Styles hit the Pele kick. Owens hit the super spinning fisherman's buster for a near fall. Styles suplexed Owens on the apron. Styles hit the big phenomenal forearm from the barricade. Owens put Styles in through the monitor opening in the announce table for the count out. Styles actually fell over and couldn't get out of the ropes and stuff that was in the monitor opening. Styles ends up retaining via a count out, and post match he super kicked Styles in the back of the head. It was actually a great match. Didn't like the ending though, but it was creative, and I respected that it was an ending to protect AJ Styles. I thought. Seemingly. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. One of the best matches of the night. Next, we have Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan. I actually picked Luke, but I'm liking Eric Rowan's new masks thing, like where he makes all the different masks and he carries around the back full of masks and cool. I'm actually kind of liking that. I'm guessing Michael Myers inspired him a little bit on that one, because that's kind of a Michael Myers thing, but it's cool. He does it his own way. They fought outside a lot in this match. Rowan hit the tidal wave big splash. These big guys can move. We seen it in this match. Rowan missed a top rope splash. Harper hit a suicide dive and then a halo from the apron and then a super kick for a near fall. Harper hit a black hole slam. Eric Rowan hit a spinning kick and then a power bomb for a near fall. That's wild. Harper reversed the power bomb with a Hurricane Rana. Actually, Luke Harper doing a Hurricane Rana, that's crazy. Eric Rowan reached out to the mask in the end through 2 super kicks, but the big discus lariat dropped him. Luke Harper wins via the discus lariat. I picked Luke, he won. I'm liking Eric. I'm glad he has one win over Luke before this match, so I'm liking to see what they come up with on the other side of this. Gave it a 6 of 10. Wasn't a bad match, but it was what it was. Next, we have the main event for the WWE title. The champion Randy Orton defends against Jinder Mahal. Orton interrupted the entrance announcement, attacking Mahal. They fought outside before the bell. Jinder's passion is honestly, I know this comment a lot of people might not like it, but his passion is overflowing and has been for a month or two. He showed more passion than probably all the roster combined to me. I've seen it watching Jinder Mahal. Not gonna lie, guys. Jinder avoid an early RKO rolling to the outside yet again. They fight outside the ring some more. Doyle lets go Jinder, and Jinder sucks chance. Orton doesn't need the WWE title in my opinion, I'm not gonna lie. He hasn't needed it the last 2 times he's held it, because he's Randy Orton. Randy Orton hit a standing blue thunderbomb onto the announce table. Pretty slow-paced match for the most part. Orton hit the top rope superplex. Orton hit the duck and the power slam combo and the Olympic slam afterwards. Randy hit his vintage backbreaker and then the rope hung DDT. When Randy taunted for the RKO, Mahal ended up rolling out. Randy took out the Bollywood boys. Then Mahal took an out RKO out of nowhere after they rolled back in. The Singh brothers then grabbed Mahal out of the ring to save him. Orton hit a double rope hung DDT on the Singh brothers, taking them out. Jinder Mahal ends up winning in the end after a distraction. After the Singh brothers distract Randy, he takes them out. Jinder Mahal takes advantage of the opportunity, actually via the Cobra Clutch Half Nelson Bomb, and actually becomes the new WWE champion. I know it's crazy. The match wasn't very appealing to me. They actually, at least they told some story, but it still wasn't very appealing to me. But I see and I can appreciate Jinder Mahal's passion, and I can appreciate WWE trying to do something new and trying to expand their market and their popularity in other countries. So you can always respect someone or some company or something trying to do better. So I actually like that aspect of it, and you can, like I just said, Jinder Mahal's, you can just tell he's loving this. He shows so much passion, so I'm actually going to give this match a 6 out of 10 for the pure fact that Jinder actually won it. And the show wasn't horrible, but it was actually lackluster to the recent events, the NXT, the new UK stuff. It was actually pretty lackluster to all of that, but it wasn't a horrible show by any means. I gave it an overall 6 of 10. If you guys enjoyed this review, any other review, or anything else I might do on this channel, like my gaming videos, my matches I have put up, my e-wrestling promos, you can always check those out. Super kick that subscribe button, super kick that like button, share it to your Facebook, Twitter, anything else, so maybe another wrestling fan can see. And I'm going to get on out of here, you guys, because it is a rainy day, and I'm pretty sure you can tell I'm feeling a little bit stuffy, but peace out, you guys. Be safe.